Hey, Daniel here. Obviously, you know that. Never mind. I'll be vlogging in the car today because my family is home and they don't understand the concept of friendships made over the internet. So there's that. So, vlogging. I hope you're getting all this down. Story time. So I was sitting in orchestra the other day, and Maria came in, the same Maria that's doing this ISFW thing with us. She came in and she told me that I was apparently needed in drama class. And long story short, I ended up having to sing in front of the entire class, including my director, and it was thoroughly embarrassing. I sang Not Alone by Darren Criss, and it was not good, not great. And yet, I was so thrilled afterwards. I mean, even though I just proved to some of my closest friends that I was just a mediocre singer, especially during Cedar season, I sort of enjoyed doing it. Weird, right? This made me think about acting in general, and I've come to the conclusion that actors are sort of just masochists. I mean, we go to auditions for the sole purpose of being judged by people we probably don't even know, and just to get denied 95% of the time. Blah, 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 blah. And when we finally do get a role, we just spend rehearsal time completely humiliating ourselves in front of others. This is why the theater has to be a safe place. I mean, high school actors need to know that they can be completely ridiculous on stage without people judging their character or personality, really. I mean, teenagers are insecure enough as it is. Then, once they put on their show, sure, some more educated people will enjoy it, but a lot of people that go to high school plays really don't see the value in acting. Actors devote so much of their lives just completely humiliating themselves, being ridiculous, being over-dramatic, and totally embarrassing themselves solely for the purpose of storytelling. Side note on storytelling, stories are basically my favorite thing in the entire world. I mean, you can live 1,000 lives, learn 1,000 lessons, feel 1,000 feels just by reading a book or acting in a play. I mean, the more books I read, movies I see, or plays I'm in, the more I feel like I've experienced. I haven't just lived my life, I've also lived Percy Jackson's life, Harry Potter's, Adrian Monk's, Edmund Tyrone's, Sherlock Holmes, so many experiences I never would have had without stories. Okay, back to acting. Acting, more than most professions, encourages always having a dream like being on Broadway or being the star in a feature film. And yet, so many actors never get a role on Broadway, never get a lead in a TV show or a movie. But there's still this weird belief that actors just become actors to get rich and famous. Like, no. I don't do it for fame or for money. I do it for my love of theater. I do it for stories. I do it for the adrenaline. Seriously, acting gives me such a rush. It's kind of strange. Like when I would do duet acting pieces and solo acting pieces at tournaments a few years ago, before it was my turn to perform, I would literally be shaking. I didn't think that I was really afraid or anything. Sure, I was really nervous, but it was just all this adrenaline pumping through me that I would just start to shake. And then when I got up there to perform, I'd be totally ready to go. It was awesome. I feel like I should end this vlog sometime. The sun's kind of going down. Okay, so as a send-off, if I, the inexperienced 17-year-old actor, could give one piece of advice to actors or just people in general, it would be this. In order to succeed, don't give yourself a measure for success. If you're always saying, oh, I've wanted that role for so long, if I get that part, then I'll just be happy. No, it doesn't work that way. You'll just be disappointed and then still be miserable. In other words, try and always be content with where you are in your life and who you are, while always still trying to improve, of course. Just I almost forgot. Breaking news. Icelandic seamen feel womanly.